Brodes Media.
Let's talk about day 2 for Howie Roseman. And initially, I thought, bang, he grabbed 2 positions of need. Both of these players, in theory, have a chance to compete for a starting job next season. Right now at right guard, sure, I think Cam Jurgens has a little bit of an advantage because he was here last season. He got a year to adapt to the NFL life. But drafting Tyler Steen with your first third-round pick, I think is a great idea. You get an Alabama offensive lineman. Jeff Stoutland's going to do some dirty work with him in the trenches to make sure that he blossoms into something solid. You just know it. Now, they listed him as a guard. He played tackle in his college career. He was at Vanderbilt prior to going to Alabama. So he is an established college starter who played a lot of time, which can pay off dividends for just being a mature athlete at this point in his career. It seems like they want to build with versatility, see if he can do some tackle and guard, but guard being the emphasis. Right guard's wide open. He's bigger than Cam Jurgens. Like I said, I give the nod towards Cam Jurgens right now, but there's nothing wrong with having 1, healthy competition, and 2, a lot of bodies just in case something goes down. But at the end of the day, it's hard to knock going to one of the best programs in the country and looking at a player who helped keep Bryce Young, the number 1 overall pick in the draft, upright. You go to Nick Saban, you go to Georgia, you go to Kirby Smart, good things happen. Keep replenishing and keep snagging guys that play at big schools. You know how we constantly see clips of Jason Kelce getting to the second level? And you watch him blow up multiple players while Miles Sanders is trying to dance around and find a hole, or Kenneth Gainwell has his head down and his legs are churning. Mailata and Landon Dickerson, for years, will be continuing that type of intensity while Jalen Hurts feels comfortable as hell. Finding that similar structure for your right side and eventually replacing Jason Kelce with the Cam Jurgens, although we thought already at this point we would have had that replacement. You've drafted 3 replacements to this point, and Jason Kelce is still here and still doing it at the highest level. I swear I'm watching the best version of Jason Kelce, which is no knock on some previous seasons. I just think the guy hasn't slowed down a lick yet. Which makes me wonder, will it ever? Will he be 76 just throwing guys down with 1 forearm? I can't rule it out. But one day, if I close my eyes and eventually knowing it will happen, maybe he's 86. I don't know. But one day, unfortunately, it will happen. Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, Tyler Steen, and then what you do at right tackle, we'll figure that out. But I love the fact that you can see replacements. Look at the future, and you know that this team runs off of the trenches. And on both sides of the football now, there's a lot of great players, young players with intense ceilings. Like, teams around the league should be worried about the next few years, not only because of the right now, but how they build and how they form these guys into absolute studs. It's not going to stop. It will bleed right into the next regime, even though the regime, in my eyes, are going to be staying the same from a front office and who knows with the coach. They do have a lot of coaches over the last few years, even within all of their great success. But ultimately, when I say regime, I'm talking more about the roster flipping over. When it turns the new page, when it's a new leaf, it's still going to have very similar traits. It would just be different people plugged in, and I'm seeing that right now. How can you not be happy as a Philadelphia Eagles fan? How can you not be stoked knowing that their blueprint makes a lot of sense? You question some teams, where are they going here? What the hell are the Detroit Lions doing? Do the Atlanta Falcons even have a quarterback? Absolutely not. But hey, at least they have Bijan Robinson, which is stupid. You scratch your head. In what world are they trying to do this? What are they trying to do? We get it here. Which brings me to Sidney Brown, a safety who has a chance to compete for a starting job right from the rip. Reed Blankenship, tremendous story. And once again, guys who have been here get more of an advantage. But that could change within one day at training camp. That could change within 2 days when you realize that another player steps up. Brown, Illinois, another vet in the college game. Played a lot of college football. Apparently, he brings the energy, man. The guy brings the physicality. He'll be mean. Doesn't lack any sort of confidence. Apparently, when he went to the media and spoke to the media, he was saying, no one's more prepared than me. No one studies more than me. So he has that version of work ethic to the point where, I guess it's breaking news to Eagles fans and to the media who covers the team that he was labeled a Red Star player on their draft board. And a Red Star player indicates someone that they believe has the right work ethic, has good football character, fits the city of Philadelphia. So if there ever is a battle between what person are we going to select here, and it's a very close situation between two players, they will lean more towards the Red Star guy. I guess that's the best way to describe what that means. And he fell into that category. I think Edmonds, knowing he played under Mike Tomlin, intrigues me just as a solid option for what you have right now in your secondary. But I think you can have good competition. But he makes plays, this kid. 6 interceptions, a pick 6, forced fumble, and a fumble return for 6. So, he's going to be active. Seems like an in-your-face type of guy. A pest. An annoying player. Just physical, always there, aggravating you. And we'll see what type of role he can earn here.